So today we have one really exciting matchup. Bane versus Kingpin. So let's dive right on in. Forced to serve a life sentence for the crimes of his father, Bane was born and raised in the underground prison, Venom. There, he forged himself into the pinnacle of physical and mental potential, all without seeing the light of day. Escaping to Gotham City, Bane pitted himself against Batman and became famous as the man who broke the bat. Bane has trained for years and years to be in perfect physical condition, and his strength, stamina, agility, and coordination are so great that he could possibly be compared to a metahuman, even though Bane is still just a human. He's also an expert fighter, having actually created his own fighting style in prison, and has defeated countless opponents throughout the DC universe, even defeating Nightwing and famously breaking Batman's back. Bane is really known for his Venom drug though, which is a strength-enhancing super steroid. By using this drug, Bane can enhance his already impressive strength to where he can lift 2 tons. That depends on how large the dosage is, and increases his durability to the point where bullets from most firearms only do superficial damage. But Bane didn't just train his body to physical perfection, but he trained himself to mental perfection as well. He is one of the most cunning and disciplined minds in the DCU, and is an expert in multiple different sciences, languages, strategy, and history. Bane has a photographic memory, which allows him to easily study and understand the actions and movements of an opponent. Unlike other intellectual villains, Bane is able to strongly focus on his goals without any obsessive tendencies clouding his judgment. He was even able to figure out that Batman was Bruce Wayne with little support or investigation. And in the corner of Kingpin, the self-proclaimed Kingpin of Crime, Wilson Fisk is one of the most prominent figures of organized crime in the United States. He's the king of mobsters, controlling organized crime on the East Coast with an iron fist. Now, while Kingpin might have a physically overweight appearance, his body is mostly composed of pure muscle rather than fatty tissue. He's also incredibly fast, agile, and strong for a man of his size and weight. This physique makes him a dangerous opponent, and he actually prides himself on tricking unsuspecting enemies because they just see him as an overweight man. Since childhood, Fisk has trained in the martial arts of sumo, hapkido, and wrestling, as well as incorporating some aspects of street fighting. He's taken these forms of martial arts and his immense size and formed his own unique fighting style. Kingpin trains on a daily basis against at least 6 hired martial artists, some even with weapons, and instructs them to never hold back. He's even held his own or defeated some renowned fighters like Daredevil, Punisher, Captain America, and Spider-Man. Wilson Fisk is a very skilled financier, planner, and has founded several successful, legitimate businesses around the world. On top of his business know-how, he's also a criminal mastermind. I mean, he isn't nicknamed the Kingpin of Crime for nothing. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now, they're both nearly the same height, and are both in the heavyweight class, so this is definitely a good matchup. They're both incredible fighters, with Fisk being proficient in sumo, hapkido, and judo, but I might have to give the edge to Bane in terms of fighting ability. This is just because he has had more experience. I mean, besides going up against the Bat family, Bane is usually the one out there actually in the middle of the action, while Kingpin prefers to hire assassins or their proxies and sit behind his desk. It's actually very rare for Fisk to physically confront someone, and he usually only does it if he's provoked or confronted. They're also both incredibly smart, but knowledge of business or different languages isn't going to help you out in a fistfight. And since Bane has been in more fights, I would venture to say he's the smarter fighter as well, simply because he's had more experience. Now, in terms of strength and speed, I think Kingpin's size is really going to play to his advantage here, because his speed should be able to surprise Bane, allowing Kingpin to get in 1 or 2 good hits at the very beginning of the fight. But Bane is a fast learner, and isn't going to let that happen again. Plus, he has his Venom, which greatly increases his strength, speed, and durability. And yeah, Fisk has the durability to take those punches, but they're still going to hurt. Now, you might argue that Kingpin can use his knowledge of Hapkido, which uses an opponent's strength against them, to counter Bane's Venom. And you might be right. I could definitely see Kingpin winning a few of these matches. However, I believe that Bane's greater fighting ability, along with his venom, is going to eventually wear down and overwhelm Kingpin, giving Bane the victory. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts, so sound off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for videos just like this one